Yes, Lordship. But it was an honest mistake which we have repented for. No, क्योंकि
It's a forgery in the record. It's a forgery. You have marked the attendance of a dead person and released the money. It's a forgery. You are liable to be prosecuted under 420 and 468.
226 of the Constitution. It is against infringement of the Article 14 because the petitioner was not given enough opportunity to be heard in the previous order, which is being challenged. The order, which is dated 7/11/23, and also previously an order, notices have already been served, and an order of 16/1/23 has also been annexed in an IA. Later, it was given to the court. Lordship, the petitioner works as a village employment assistant who employs the musters. So he's basically the employer, and he employs the musters, and he also provides for the wages that are given, that shall be given to them under Narega. So the wages goes from 16 to 14 days. So within this period, 14 days. So within the period, a muster was working and died on the 5th day. And upon the payment that was given to the deceased muster was extra 5 days extra, which was 1,020 rupees extra. And later it was a complaint was filed, and in the order of 7/11/23, the current petitioner was discharged from his duties, saying that he did not perform his duties and also stole an amount of 1,020 because he accidentally gave an amount of 14 days because the master died during the course of his duties. So upon realization that he has given an extra amount of 1,020 rupees, he himself went to the family of the deceased master and asked them to make an affidavit and also received that specific amount, which is 1,020 rupees, from the family of the master and made a DD out of it. So all these are annexed here as the copy of demand draft, which was dated as on 6/9/2022 is annexed as annexure A2, and the affidavit of the wife of the deceased master is also annexed here as A4. And in the order, which was passed on 7/11/23.
But इसकी attendance तो before death की है. Attendance जो मार की वो before death है ना?
5 दिन एक्स्ट्रा ट्रांसफर हो गए.
After death की है कि before death की attendance?
आफ्टर डेथ 5 दिन एक्स्ट्रा मार्क हो गए थे और एक्स्ट्रा चले गए थे क्योंकि वो himself is realizing that he has done this mistake. It was accidental क्योंकि 5 और 14 days work period होता है. वो 14 days के लिए काम करने आया और वो अब 7 दिन में ही मर गया, तो वो 5 दिन के एक्स्ट्रा उसे ट्रांसफर हो गया. अपॉन दिस रियलाइजेशन वो खुद ही पेटिशनर उसके फैमिली के पास चले गया, सेइंग कि आपको 1,020 रुपए एक्स्ट्रा चले गए. तो आप एक एफिडेविट बना.
एक दूसरे का आपने, वो गवर्नमेंट टीचर था, उसको भी आपने अतिथि शिक्षक, उसका भी अटेंडेंस मार्क करके इसमें और उसको भी पैसा दिए. दोनों के क्या केस किया आपने? एक अब्दुल खान का किया है और एक
अब्दुल खान यही है प्रेजेंट.
यही टीचर,
ये अब्दुल खान यही वाला है प्रेजेंट. यस. A4 look into.
एक नरेंद्र पोरवाल का भी किया.
वो टीचर है मैडम. नरेंद्र पोरवाल टीचर
है.
वो टीचर है. ये इन द प्रेजेंट केस यहाँ पे उसकी मिस्टेक उसने ऑनेस्टली रियलाइज कर ली क्योंकि
शिकायत तो इसलिए किया उसने.
कोर्स ऑफ वर्क 5 और 14 डेज होता है. वो 14 डेज के लिए काम करने आया था और वो मर गया विद इन 7 डेज एंड उससे 14 डेज का अमाउंट ट्रांसफर हो गया. तो वो खुद ही चले गया. द पेटिशनर हिमसेल्फ वेंट, उसकी वाइफ से एफिडेविट बनवाया, पैसे लिए एंड उस पैसे की डीडी बनवा दी, जो दोनों यहाँ पे एज एन एनेक्चर मेंशन्ड है.
आपकी और भी कुछ एक्टिविटीज है. एफआईआर भी एक आपके खिलाफ है.
वो एक्चुअली बिकॉज़ the person who has filed an FIR holds a lot of grudges against the present petitioner because in जो जिसने FIR lodge की है उसकी मम्मा उसकी mother also contests an election, तो उनके बीच में election feuds होते रहते हैं. So trying to take each other down, that is the basic reason behind it. The FIR.
You are admitting your guilt.
Yes, Lordship. But it was an honest mistake which we have repented for. No, क्योंकि
It's a forgery in the record. It's a forgery. You have marked the attendance of a dead person and released the money. It's a forgery. You are liable to be prosecuted under 420 and 468.
But he has also transferred the amount later.
So that is an admission on his part.
14 days का decided
14 days
रहता
की
है.
नहीं है मैडम.
वो
There can't be a less punishment than termination.
also he was not given enough opportunity.
Not a
to
bona fide mistake.
Lordship, it is a very bona fide mistake. He was also not given. It was the action was very arbitrary.
एक टीचर के में किया है और एक दूसरा.
He was not given an opportunity to be heard. He was not heard also properly.
What opportunity when you are admitting all these things?
He is.
Fortunately, you got an opportunity before the commissioner is passed a very detailed
Just
and
on the-
speaking order.
Lordship, but he has given the amount back. Because he himself realized that this mistake has been happened. So
Who has returned the amount? Huh? Who has returned the amount?
the petitioner himself.
Why petitioner has returned?
No,
आपको उनसे
because he
recover
took
करना
the
था.
money because he took the money from the wife and she does not know how the banking works. So पैसे cash लिए फिर DD उसने अपने हाथ से बनवाई. They were नरेगा में काम करता था और उसकी वाइफ थी वो इतनी एजुकेटेड नहीं थी इसलिए कैश लेके इनफैक्ट उसकी वाइफ का एफिडेविट भी यहाँ पे मेंशन्ड है एज A4. आप प्लीज देखिए लॉर्डशिप.
ये नरेंद्र पोरवाल तो उसकी जो अटेंडेंस है 2021 की लगाई उन्होंने. वो अतिथि शिक्षक 2022 में बना.
बाद में उन्होंने
उसका चार्ज नहीं बनता है.
Even the order of the appeal does not mention for the corruption charges at the hands of the petitioner. They have used the word irresponsible, not corrupt.
एडमिट करके.
There was no reason to believe.
ठीक है चलिए नोटिस देखिए.
मिलट इसमें हमारी एप्लीकेशन में मिलट डिसमिसल ऑफ द पिटीशन के मिलट.
इसमें
यस मिलट.
क्यों?
अल्टरनेट रेमेडी मिलट सेकंड अपील.
तो अपील तो करके आए.
कमिश्नर के सामने सेकंड अपील भी मिलट अगेन दिस.
No, lordship, and for
नोटिफिकेशन भी फाइल किया मिलट एनएचआर R1 से मिलट क्लॉज 3.
this alternate remedy does not serve as a bar, and
Why?
because the High Court has the Honorable High Court has themselves also entertained a few petitions after the first appeal, and I have the orders.
ऐसा काम हमको ही करना तो फिर हम appellate authority क्यों बनाए?
And I have a few orders here which are very recent from the Honorable Court that they have passed an order on red petitions
Sorry,
after
can I?
the first appeal. Not
तो वही
मिलट एप्लीकेशन है डिसमिसल ऑफ पिटीशन की मिलट.
Lordship, please.
एडवांस में.
यस.
हाँ ये लगी है.
बाद में अमेंडमेंट से ऑर्डर चाहिए किया था.
है. अच्छा
Orders, they didn't go to Bhopal for the second appeal. These were entertained right after the first appeal. Notification stands for 23 and these orders are from 2024.
ठीक है.
A mere simple mistake cannot be enough to have him discharged from his duties, my lord.
ठीक है मैडम चलिए. नेक्स्ट.